What's up? What's up? What's going on, Chief? There's the link. What's up, Kellen? Oh, how's it going? What's up, Chief?
Well, I guess it's just you and I right now, huh?
Yeah, I'm just. No, we gotta wait till BR comes. Yeah.
Oh no, we got Kellen L's in there, Scott Teskey's in there, Jessica, Sea Monkey Metals.
Yeah. Bigfoot, how's it going?
Good to see you, Bigfoot.
Hey, Jessica. Sea Monkey Metals, how's it going? What's up, Kellen L? How you doing?
Yeah, what I decided to do, Red, was tomorrow's pour. I'm going to pour 2 or 3 of those Yosemite Sam bars, and we'll give one of those away.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. What's up,
Yeah.
Texas Joe?
I didn't have a chance to try and redo the John Hancock bars. I'm going to do that after. See if I can get them to come out.
Nice.
It looks like I'm going to have to do those in a closed mold.
Yeah, I think it'd be better in a closed mold, especially with copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Yosemite Sam one I found, though, it's a big, thick bar, and it's got some really good high relief type detail on it. So I think it's going to come out great.
Right. Are you venting it at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the one I tried to do, the Hancock one, I did that in an open mold.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't come out too good. Good morning, Texas Joe.
What's up, Brittany?
Good morning, Brittany.
It's still raining here.
Man, y'all are getting unbelievable amounts of rain in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been nice here the last 3 days or so, but not too bad.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot here.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're also in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could all have that Florida weather, eh?
I get that old leather jacket on, start pouring, and the sweat just starts rolling.
Wow, look at this, guys. We are blessed with Mr. Todd Miller. What's going on, Todd?
Good morning, Todd.
Are you there, Todd?
Morning, Red.
Good
Chief.
morning.
Good morning, Todd. Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Mrs. H?
Good morning, Mrs. H.
Wow, look at this. Full push metal.
That wouldn't happen to be Mrs. Herring, would it?
I'm surprised Full Push is up.
Yeah, good morning, Full Push.
I can't see chat, so hello, everybody in chat.
Yeah, you're up pretty early, Todd.
Yeah, I got up at 5:30.
Yeah, I set my alarm for 7:30, but I ended up waking up at like 6 for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the problems, Sea Monkey Metals, is our humidity level. It's horrible.
Oh, here's the man of the hour.
Oh, that's Mrs. Scorpion.
What's up, BR?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Mrs. H.
BRchef.
Mrs. H is Mrs. Silver Scorpion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Good morning.
What are you doing, BR?
Walking the dog. I was told I had to walk the dog before I did anything else.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
For working. Can't let him. All right.
I'll bet you $100 right now that Ida Herring is lurking us.
Oh, probably. What's up, Charles?
She'll. I don't know. Yeah, she probably is, but more than likely she'll wait till about 10, till about 5, 10 after, just to see if it came up on time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't message me this morning to see if I was awake.
Well, I almost didn't, and I said, what the heck? Let me check him out, see if he's up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I got to start out early.
Ida's not taggable. Maybe she's sleeping influence. What's up, LAP Coins?
Oh, I got it.
Good morning, LFP Coin. Texas Joe, Charlie, Full Push, Brittany.
Yeah, full push. If you want to hop up on panel, bro, feel free. What's up, Copper Owl Coins? How's it going? Good morning, everybody. Not only was I on time, I was early.
Yeah.
Because the missus made sure you were up early.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get an
Hi,
ad.
Jen. Good morning.
You definitely get an attaboy for that.
Yeah.
He was not happy about being woke up that early, but
Scorpions at work. What's up, Jack?
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Jen.
good morning.
Good morning, Jen.
Good morning. Well, I guess good morning for y'all. Good night for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We had to put Mom in the hospital over the weekend. My goodness. Yeah, she just started having a real bad blood pressure situation, and we didn't want to play with it, so we brought her straight to the hospital. And they put her in the hospital for a couple days to get her blood pressure under control. Yeah, she's coming home today.
That's good. What's up, Jackalope? Yeah, Jen's dad is up at the hospital too. He's been there for about a week now.
Oh goodness, he's okay.
He had a little bit of a heart attack, but I mean, he's talking and whatnot right now.
Yeah, did they have to do stents or something?
Oh, he's already got stents. He's had triple bypass. I mean, you gotta think he's pushing 80 years old.
Yeah,
so.
It's like my father-in-law. My father-in-law, same way.
Yeah.
He's a tough old man.
I think right now they're just trying to get the fluids out of his legs and stuff, and try to regulate his sugar and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep bringing him orange juice and apple juice, grape juice. I mean, they had his sugar up to 22, and normally when he's doing it by himself, he has it down at 7 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, they really mess him with his sugar.
Yeah, which is not good.
No. Because he is my father, I'm not allowed to. I can't go in and do anything. So I just get to dictate what happens. Well, now.
So what are we gonna be cooking today, BR?
Doing chicken chili verde.
Oh, chili.
You got that chili in there for you.
That's
Jen,
right.
I need that for breakfast, BR.
That's what I'm saying, Todd.
That's the good stuff. We'll do a straight beef chili on Friday.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, for anybody who wins the giveaways today, down in the description of this stream, I have Chief Stacker's email. So whoever does win, just send them an email and with your shipping information. What's up, Steven? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Stephen.
Good morning, Stephen.
Yeah, you're Steven.
Oh, good morning, Stephen. It's been so long.
He says good afternoon. Where are you from, Stephen?
He's in the UK.
Oh, okay.
That's Mrs. Red's boyfriend.
Oh, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Well,
Good morning, Corey.
from Scotland. Can
yeah. What's up, Corey?
I say?
Oh,
We're highfalutin, us British people. Well, I'm Scottish, but he's British. We're highfalutin.
Yeah, I pulled out of the stash a copper pour that I did. Doesn't have an anchor on it. It's just a plain one.
Right.
And I got some silver we're going to give away today. And we have a tiger's eye necklace we're going to give away today. I think we'll save the rest for the week.
Cool. Steven, you made Mrs. Red have a big smile there.
I heard that from him. Made me feel good.
Good morning, Corey.
by the way, the sand showed up late yesterday afternoon, so
Oh, so you got it.
we got it.
Nice. Nice. Now he's gonna be sandcasting in the garage.
That's what I got to do is order some Petrobon.
What's up, Mike Wolf?
Good morning, Mike.
Everybody,
Good
thanks.
brother, Mike Wolf. Puff, puff, pass, brother.
Morning, Mike Wolf.
Man, 16 people in the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing good this morning.
You guys can hit that thumbs up, share it out. I'll be doing these lives Monday through Friday just this week until Ida Henry's back at the shop, and then she'll be doing her regular streaming.
Yeah, she gets to hang out with her sister this week.
Yeah.
And I think she said her grandkids are going to be there too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, man. I woke up way too early. Silver Scorpion, what's going on? Make sure you're working, bro. Your wife's in chat.
Good morning, Silver Scorpion. I didn't realize your wife was Mrs. H.
Good morning, Silver Scorpion.
Morning.
Good morning, Mrs. H.
What state is BR in? I believe you're in Florida too, aren't you, BR?
Yeah, I'm down in the bottom of Florida.
Yeah.
He's way south of me.
Yeah. Steven asked if your hubby is behaving himself.
Never. Does he ever behave?
All right. Man, it looks beautiful where you're at, bro.
I mean, no matter what, I mean, it's still freaking here.
Yeah, it's a little cool this morning here in Jacksonville. It's probably in the 60s.
It's about mid-70 right now. So.
Beautiful day, though.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky.
Where's the dog that you're walking? All I see is you walking. Oh, there's a dog.
What kind of puppy?
It's a boxer.
Texas Joe said he wanted a place in South Florida, but he got overruled.
Come on. There's stuff to do.
Do you got to walk him on a leash, or is he just like, is he trained just to kind of stay with you?
He would probably stick. I'm sure at this point he'd just stick with me. He doesn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, other don't. Come on.
Excuse me.
This is one of his friends. He might stop. It's Charlie. Good morning. What's going on,
Okay.
Charlie?
The only thing we didn't figure out yet was how we doing the giveaways. We don't have the
It'll
bingo
be
balls roller.
yeah. I got that figured out. Don't worry.
Okay, we're gonna do like a question or something.
Well, something or other. Yeah,
You don't know.
we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
Usually, what I do is one guest per person kind of thing. You know, that way it doesn't
Yeah.
flood out the chat.
Yeah, that works out good usually.
Yeah. Man, 19 people.
I can't type in chat, so I won't be in them.
No, you're good, Dad. Yeah. 19 people. That's awesome. Kind of makes me think I should have been waking up earlier all along.
She can't handle it anymore.
Oh, there's sometimes Ida will come on. Same thing. She'll be 15, 20 minutes early.
Yeah. What number of hours does Red sleep in 24 hours? There's a good question for them.
20.
Yeah, right.
You know it.
Don't make the question too hard for Red. He isn't that clever.
That is very true.
Guess who's in that one?
That would be Steven.
As long as no adding or subtracting, we're good. Hey, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, thank God.
Coffee seems to rot my gut pretty bad.
And it makes you go crazy.
Yeah. Usually once in a blue moon, when I'm at the scrapyard, I'll grab some of their coffee.
And then he's not allowed to come home.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets me pretty wired.
Oh, I heard it's not the word.
I don't even think my limbs work if I don't drink some coffee.
Yeah. Well, this coffee at the scrapyard, I swear, they put like 4 cups of coffee or espresso inside of the machine.
Oh, they have the coffee
And
then they have espresso.
like it's like super strong, man.
Yeah, we used to do that in the engine room. We used to make real strong coffee.
Yeah.
I like coffee, but oh my God, I can't even drink this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff's pretty strong, but I'll tell you, it'll wake you up. That's for sure.
No, I better not say that. That's bad. No.
My boss would come down to the engine room and get a cup of coffee and drink some, and he'd go, "No wonder you guys are bouncing off the walls down here."
That's pretty much this stuff.
Yeah.
Right on the board.
I'm more of a Pepsi drinker in the morning. Gotta have my Pepsi.
That's even better.
Yeah. So full push is working on a pretty awesome pour. I know that. I think that's going to be in the upcoming auction, guys.
Good.
Got a little bit of gold in it. That's
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, tomorrow we're going to pour some copper over a couple of gemstones and see what happens.
Oh, that'll be cool. Heck yeah. If you're going to experiment, why not do it live, right?
That's right. What happens. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face.
Exactly. And if it does, dude, it'll go viral.
Yeah, you're kidding. Oh, the ambulance ride and everything will go viral.
Right? We just gotta let your wife hold the camera. That way, if you do go to the ambulance, we can go for the ride.
Oh, let's hope that none of that happens.
It's funny though, because all the members of Redneck Metals, they all tell me, they're like, you need to go everywhere with a GoPro. As much as you get injured, you need to GoPro everything.
Yeah, I got one. I got to get my SD cards, the one that Lord have mercy, I got the end of his mask man sent me. It was on the end of my tongue. Sorry, y'all. All I got to do is get the SD card and get it fired up, and I got a GoPro for my shop.
Nice.
Yeah, get a couple extra batteries, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jack, I am, but not probably Thursday. We're going to pour out a Native American, and I'm also sending you a couple of Native Americans this week. You can put on your desk.
I can't see the YouTube side, but who's all a mod in here?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah. Put a 1 in chat if anybody's a mod in here.
You know who does us really well for modding is Victoria.
Yeah, she's not here.
Victoria Roman Carter.
Full push, Mike Wolf, Silver Scorpion is.
All right. So we got some mods. Good stuff. Sometimes that Steven character gets a little out of hand, guys. So just keep an eye on him.
And anybody else is welcome to join in on giveaways if you want to during this week's stream.
Heck yeah. Well, Steven's in the UK. Do you ship to the UK?
Do I ship to the UK?
Yeah.
I guess I could, but I hate to have shipping costs more than what's in the package.
Yeah.
For value, you know.
All right. What's up, CCH?
All right.
Come on, CCH.
I'm gonna switch over from my phone to my computer, so I'll bot in and out.
Hey, BR, why don't you switch over from your phone to your computer, bro?
I'm gonna do that. Great idea.
Thanks.
That's why we follow you.
Exactly, right? Just come up with these brilliant ideas.
Yeah.
Good morning, Colorado Coins.
I'm out the next 2 days thinking about pouring some copper outside. Nice. Oh, we got someone in the basement. Oh, well, that's BR.
Yeah, definitely, Silver Scorpion. In fact, I've only seen you pour, I think, one time, Silver Scorpion.
BR, shut off your YouTube.
Yeah, who's got the feedback?
That's BR.
Hold on.
Yeah, shut your phone down.
They're all cut down. I didn't even have it up on the phone. Is it still there? It's gone.
I don't know.
I think it's gone.
I think you're all right.
There's nothing else on.
Okay, then you're good.
Hey, Sea Monkey Metals, what's going on?
Good morning, Sea Monkey Metals.
Good morning, Sea Monkey Metals.
Okay, we got a feedback.
Yeah, it's still there.
No, we got an echo, BR.
Say that again?
We got a bad echo from you.
Huh.
It's your speaker. The laptop is picking up your speaker.
Hold on.
Maybe just try turning down the volume on your laptop.
All right, I've got that. Any better?
Yep, a lot better.
He's got to mute his YouTube set.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else up as far as There's nothing else up except the StreamYard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it sounds
Now.
better.
All right. All right, carry on, carry on. Start getting ready.
Good morning, Jesse O.
What's up, Jesse O?
Good morning, Jesse O.
All right, guys, I'm going to be taking this show on the road.
Yes, for the mission.
Are you heading to the shop? Okay, Stephen, have a good lunch, buddy.
Good morning, Victoria.
There's Victoria. Good morning, Victoria.
What's up, Victoria? So let me know when you're red. Let me know when you're ready, BR. I'll put you on present.
All right, don't worry. We got a couple minutes. But I'll be ready soon.
I'll tell everybody about something while BR's getting ready.
Yeah, do so.
The Flying Twinkie on his channel has $5 spots on a wheel. I think it's going to be a last person standing wheel. And the prize is a full roll of 90%ers. You have your
All right.
choice in Walking Liberties, or a full roll of Benjis, or a full roll of 1964. It is well worth the $5 spot on the
Come on.
wheel, especially to win a full roll of 90%ers.
Whose channel is that?
The Flying Twinkie.
Never heard of him.
Oh, he's got a cool channel.
Yeah, BR's also got a not BR, Silver Scorpion thing going on too. It's like $5 donations to enter for one of the silver channel rounds.
Yeah, he's having a real epic giveaway for his 750 subscribers. Silver Scorpion is.
Yeah.
And he's got aluminum rounds, he's got silver rounds, he's got copper round, and he
Yeah.
also has a lot of stuff that came in from PE Stacker that he put in the giveaways for people that are getting people are going to be getting gold, they're going to be getting really awesome silver from PE Stacker that was also donated.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Lots of awesome stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Colorado says he's only 250 away from 1,000.
Nice.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
got long.
I'm 700 hours away from reaching my 4K mark. So when I hit that 4K hours, I'll be giving away. I'll be doing a giveaway for a pour, and then when I reach my 2K subscribers, I got some silver, some gold, some pours that people send in, along with slab coins, coin sets as well. So.
Good morning, J-Dog.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome giveaway. Good
Yeah.
morning,
What's up,
J-Dog.
J-Dog? Oh, I'm sorry. I got to do this. Okay, who's that name there? What's this name say?
I'm not sure.
Well, good to see you.
Yeah.
I can't really look at my phone right now as I'm driving, but
Are you from one of our Instagram channels or something?
I don't know.
Is it called Stillnia?
I think you're new here, so it's good to have you. Welcome.
I don't know. It might be somebody J-Dog knows.
If someone can, is Victoria Mod in here? Someone let me know.
Yeah. Anyone know the new person that just came in? Stillnia? Is that how you pronounce that? Stillnia?
Look how they do it now. After he walked into it, that's hilarious. Look, it's like a scooter.
I forget.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh, well,
Good. You go right here.
cut that in.
Do you know what that was?
If someone can drop, no, I don't. If someone can drop Messiah Herring's link in the chat, I greatly appreciate it.
Good morning, Bradley Height.
If you guys don't know Messiah Herring, she's a great woman, and she does a lot for the community. She usually does these morning shows, but she is visiting with some family, so that's the reason why I'm doing this week's morning shows for her.
Good morning, Bradley.
What's up, Bradley?
Oh, he says just call him Still.
Still.
Okay, Still.
Well, welcome to the stream, Still.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, it's nice out here. Here, I'll show you guys. Turn my camera on.
Oh, you're headed to the shop, huh?
No, I gotta take the wife over to the Redneck store. Yeah.
Thank you, Victoria. And thank you, Jessio.
No, I usually don't leave town till probably about 11, 12, give or take. I just like to make sure that my HVAC guys don't have anything to do to pick up before I leave town.
Oh, Victoria knows Still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
apparently she says, Big Red Bullion, I am sub to Still.
Awesome.
Hey, he follows Big Flip's channel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know who Still is. Yeah. I see him over at Big Flips.
Now that's a person that does some serious coin roll searching, is Big Flip Coins.
Okay. There's one.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
I got it.
I just walked outside too. It's nice out here.
Yeah, it's beautiful out today.
Yeah, it's even nice up here.
Yeah,
Okay, Pepsi.
yeah.
I gotta go turn my pool pump on. I'm gonna mute my mic just for a minute.
All right. I think BR looks like he's getting ready there. Did someone drop out of here in chat?
Get ready to
Yeah.
go, man. Get ready to go.
Sorry,
Okay,
Jesse O did, Brett.
we're on. Somebody's vibrating there, but we're on you, BR.
All right, I see you. I'm here. So we'll start doing a little bit of chop, prep up a couple things. So we're going to make pork chili verde today. I'm using some leftover chicken, just so you know. So this is one of those dishes that's really good when you got a roasted chicken or you've done something and you got some leftover. You don't have to have leftover product. You can use fresh stuff, but this is perfect for that leftover dish because chili verdes or chilies are great for that. So, one thing I do want to get. Hold on one second.
What's up, Sharp Eye for Coins?
Good morning, Sharp.
Hey, Red,
do
I need you to
this.
put the
I'll do
link
this.
back in chat if you would, please.
All right, I'm throwing it up in chat right now, brother.
I'll do this first. So when it comes to using peppers, I kind of like to roast peppers.
Thank you.
And that can be as simple as I'm going to take a torch to these guys. You can put them on the grill and you can roast them. Son of a biscuit eater.
Good morning, Sharp Eye for Coin. Good morning, Scrapping.
Hold on.
What's going
All
on,
right,
brother?
Silver Scorpion, you have a good day, buddy. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming in, Silver Scorpion.
But I'm going to use a torch to burn up sides of the pepper.
Roasted pepper, one of my favorites.
Now, my wife would look at me and go, "What in blue blazes are you doing?"
That adds a lot of flavor to your dishes.
I've never seen it done like this with a torch.
Yep.
Texas Joe. Melt it, melt it. I love it. There's Scrapping Hoarder and Tinker and Fun. Good morning. I still owe you a package, Scrapping. I'm sorry I haven't got it out yet. I haven't forgot you. Scrapping, if you get a chance, send me your shipping info again. I think I lost your last shipping info. You too, Mike.
Well, have a safe trip back home, brother.
Yeah, you be safe on that road, buddy.
What's up, Wheatback?
Good morning, Wheatback.
Good morning, Wheatback.
Got one more.
That's
Scrapping
Chief Stacker.
Chief Stacker was talking to you, buddy.
Now, once I roasted those, now if you put them on the grill, just make sure you get a really nice black char on your peppers. Don't worry too much. If you leave them there too long, obviously the insides will just kind of melt away and they won't be worth much. But you get that nice char on them. What I do is I'll set them in a bowl, cover this bowl up, and then let them sit there. And that heat, it'll steam inside the bowl, so that your peels will just peel right off under a little bit of cold water.
Oh, cool.
So I set those aside. So I do that first just to kind of get it out of the way. So they have time to steam while I'm making everything else. So in our dish, starting off with I'll get the veggies prepped first. But we're starting off with, I've got a little bit of onion chopped. Now I've got this green onion that's, left. I need to use it up. I'm going to use that. But again, a white onion, a red onion, anything like that will do. This flavor for a scallion is not as, it's not bad. It's not as predominant as a yellow onion if you're using a yellow onion. But the bottoms, definitely. The green tops have a great flavor, but when you get down to these whites, you've got a great onion flavor there. So if you're not particularly fond of a strong onion flavor in something because of the either heartburn or the way it comes back at you later that day, you can go with something a little milder. Peppers typically, like green peppers especially, will come back and bite you in the butt later.
Yeah, they
I
do.
find.
They do me, that's for sure.
Yeah, so it's always, if you know that's happening, then you can not put that product in your food. It's like, this, you could put a nice green pepper into it. But these jalapenos and the red chilies that I have won't do that. It won't have that same effect. And the jalapenos, we're going to talk about what to do to cut back on the heat on the jalapeno. So we have cilantro. Obviously, we want to put a little cilantro in our chili.
Cilantro.
No. Yeah, cilantro is one of those. I don't know. That it has its place. If you use too much of it, it can make your dish taste really soapy. It's got like this soapy flavor effect to it. So you have to be careful you're using it, that you don't overuse it. A lot of times you can put a little bit in a dish, and if you like it, then just have some fresh cilantro that you sprinkle on top. I mean, if we did a barbacoa as a special the other night, and I braised down a bunch of beef, and I put a little bit in the braise, but what I really did is I sprinkled some fresh across the top, and it just a punch, nice punch of flavor, nice accent to the beef. Worked out really well.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. If you ever have a chance, you can look that up. Maybe we can. It's a braised dish, so I'd have to do it in a couple stages as far as make it and then show it at the same time. So basically, we have some cilantro. I've got some limes for this. We're going to use. Got to chop a little bit of celery. And then we'll go start going into the pot. That's the cooking pot, by the way, Red.
Yeah.
Bump, bump, bump. So when it comes to cutting boards and sanitation, one of the things you might want to remember is, do all of your vegetables at the same time. Make sure you wash everything before you start. Do all your veggies at the same time. Then you can move over and clean your cutting board up, and then do your meats if you have to cut up meats. But it's very important, or it's a smart idea to not mix. Don't do a raw meat on a cutting board and then come back and do a vegetable on a cutting board. Everybody has their own thing. So, if you're doing it, it just kind of helps to be safe and sanitary. Maybe yes, you are going to put that vegetable in that dish and cook it. So having a raw product around it, you might not feel like that hurts anything, but sometimes better safe than sorry. All right, these are tomatillas. In case anybody's never worked with a tomatilla before, they look almost like little tomatoes, but they're in little pockets. They grow these little pods. So they're fantastic. I love the flavor. They're easy to find. They're easy to clean. So you can also buy them canned, already chopped. If you don't feel like going fresh, and just remember, whenever we can things it's like you got to read labels. But when you get canned vegetables, a lot of people don't, they feel like they're not getting nice and fresh if they get a canned vegetable. It's not the same as a fresh vegetable, but when they are canned, they're catching them at the peak of freshness and putting them in so that they stay that way for a period of time in that can. It's longer lasting. So it's not like you're getting the worst product in the world, but you got to know how to work with it once you get it out. If you get green beans in a can and you just drop them and put them in a pot and bring them to a boil, they're going to be plain old bland green beans. But if you take them out and you drain them, and there's a lot of salt in that water that they pack them in, I always drain the salt. I always drain the water and then rinse them if I use a canned product. But it's not the worst thing in the world. But these you can get in if you don't feel like messing with them. For me, I love them fresh. If I'm doing a big bulk, like let's say I'm making this for a crowd of 100 to 500, yeah, I might buy some canned, diced, so that I'm not having to spend so much time on the work. end of it. But tomatillas add a nice flavor. They add a nice acidity. They're a really great product to play with. And they've got other uses. If you want to make a nice salsa, a green salsa, I mean, this is the product you're going to put into that to make your green salsa. So good, so good, so good. All right, does that do it for our chopping? I think that's it for our chopping. Set this to the side. I did have to chop something else. I'll come back to it. Well, we're going to cut up our chicken. So let's do that.
Now, are you using chicken thighs or are you using chicken breast or?
I'm going to use chicken breast because that's what I have. We did some grilled chicken the other day, and then I had a little bit of like a rotisserie type chicken from the other day that I chopped it up. So I'm using a little bit of both. You know, a grilled product is going to give you a little bit different flavor. I think in this meal a grilled flavor is good. And this is like a lime chicken that we did on the grill. I just marinated it in a little bit of lime zest and some lime juice. And, you know, chunky as you want it. If you don't want it really chunky, cut it smaller. And again, I'm not using any heavy fats here. I'm not using anything that is high in cholesterol or high in salt. These are all natural products. So the only salt that we're going to get here is whatever I might add. The only oil I'm going to use is a little bit of canola. So you've got a nice, I'm going to say it's a healthier dish. Now, if you get it and eat the whole friggin' pot, now that might not be, sit down to the whole thing, it might not be so great, but, you know, everything in moderation. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go quickly and mix it into the pot. Put my fuel back. So I'm going to let that get hot, and I'll put a little bit of oil in it. This is just like a couple tablespoons of canola oil.
Good morning, Gina R.
Yes, good morning, Gina R. And Poppy.
Now you can easily. Hey, Poppy. How are you? Hey, Gina. Jesse O. How you guys doing this morning? We're making a chicken chili verde today. We've got a bunch of spices here. We've got some stuff that we've chopped up. I'm going to let this get hot real quick. But you can easily replace the chicken with pork, and you've got a nice pork chili verde. You know, that's something, you know, there might be a few things, you know, you might want to put differently, but, you know.
That's what I'm doing today is a pork roast.
Yeah.
I did that the other day.
So
Give me some barbecue pulled pork sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah, those are. That's just the best when you've got, especially if you got a smoker that you can work with, and you can smoke your own pork. It's just
Yeah, I
like go
smoke
low and
mine.
slow.
I smoke mine with oak, and I do it on a rotisserie.
I do mine in my Instapot. That's because I don't have a grill.
Colorado Corn says, he says, I feel like I'm watching Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart ain't got nothing on BRchef.
Now, one thing you'll see in this recipe is that it calls for garlic. One thing that I don't do, and they don't tell you this stuff, but one thing I don't do is I don't add my garlic in right away, because the chopped garlic, once you chop it, there's a lot of sugar in it, and it tends to brown up really quickly. Now, if you're using like a yellow onion in here, that's going to take a little bit longer to brown. So you throw the garlic in at the same time. The garlic typically is going to get dark way too quick, and it's going to get bitter on you. And that bitter flavor will be imparted into your main dish. So I like to cook the onion. This is celery and onion in here. I like to cook that a little first, and then when this is pretty much where I want it, then I'll add my garlic in. But most recipes, for just lack of time and writing, they just say, add it all in. I don't know. Like I said, I just like to wait a minute, because I find that it just tends to overcook and ruin my garlic. And I don't want my garlic, I don't want the garlic to be burnt.
No, burnt garlic is nasty in dishes.
So, a little quick saute on this. It doesn't have to go very far. You're basically just kind of wilting it slightly. If you had onions in here, as soon as you start to see the onions start to turn a little translucent, they go from solid white to a little opaque white, translucent, then you're good. I'm going to use a tablespoon and a half of chopped garlic.
I'm a vampire, so I can't eat no garlic.
I use roasted garlic in a lot of my dishes.
Yeah, garlic is fantastic. It's so easy. Just put it in the oven. A little bit of oil on it.
Yep. A little salt and pepper, and you're all set.
Yeah, definitely. Now, a spot where this is a spot where we want to be paying attention, because you want to. I'm going to cut the heat. Really, I'm going to cut the heat off, almost off, way low, because I don't want it to overcook. This is where having everything ready, if you stop and you put everything in little bowls, or you have your spice mix all added together already, it's great. But we're going to add in spices. Now, when it comes to adding in the spices, what's helpful, and this 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I've got a teaspoon of cumin. And when you're working with cumin or coriander, again, be careful, because they can impart a really soapy flavor to what you're doing.
Yes.
And I got a half a teaspoon of oregano. And then I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. Now, I typically use a Himalayan salt. I like it because it has less sodium than iodized salt.
Yeah,
Which
it's
seems
better for
odd. I mean, isn't salt is salt, right? Well, no. iodized salt has more sodium in it than like a kosher salt, and the Himalayan salt, because it's an all natural, it doesn't have as much sodium as an iodized salt. But too much of it will still be freaking salty, so be careful. All right, so I'm going to cut the heat back on, because what I want to do here is I want to let these spices cook for a second. All right. If we don't, then you want to kind of roast the spice slightly. You want to bring out some of the oils in the spice. You
So
don't
I
want it
guess
to go
I've been
too
doing it
far because
backwards.
Hello,
you'll
Master
burn it.
Man,
Say that again.
Matt
I've been doing
Stacker,
it backwards. I put
David
my
Carlisle. Good morning.
I put my spices in after I put my tomato sauce and stuff in. So I've been doing it backwards. I don't cook it a little bit like you're doing right
Well,
now.
if you're doing like in this dish, I want to roast it. Like a lot of Indian dishes, it calls for roasting your spices.
Oh,
Um, in this dish, uh, you can roast them. You're going to get a better flavor out of them. Take them too far and you'll burn them. You don't have to go very far. You don't have to do it very long, but it's good to. They'll taste fine if you just add them in with the liquid, but they'll taste even better if you let them cook for a second in the pan.
yeah, it probably brings the flavor out more.
Like that. Now I'm adding a. This is a that is a no salt chicken stock. You can make your own chicken stock. I like the chicken stocks that they sell on the shelf.
Good to see you, Masked Man, Poppy, David Carlisle. Good to see you all coming in. Thank you.
What is this puff puff, y'all? What are y'all doing? Wake and bake? What's going on there?
You know it. That's the only way to wake up.
Cannabis culture is strong with the in the force there.
Good morning, Plumber.
Good morning, Plumber.
Is that a YouTube name? That should be a YouTube name. Cannabis culture.
Yeah, you're right.
So basically, we added our tomatillas in. I'm just going to go in with all of the stock, and we'll add our chicken into this.
Hello, Mrs. Coin Crew. Sorry, forgot to say hello.
In case anybody's wondering, this is about 2.5 pounds of chicken. So this is a good family meal.
Looks good.
He's going to
Hopefully,
have
there's
enough
enough
for
for
all of us.
everybody else. I'm hungry.
At this point, we can add some cilantro in there. I'm going to save some of it for when it's done.
Good to see you, Miss Coin Crew. I haven't heard from Red in a few minutes. He go back to sleep.
That was his plan. All right, so I'm gonna move this over to the stove now, just to let it cook some. We won't. We won't. We really won't get to see a big bowl of this. I don't. But that's okay. So the last thing that I've got, and what will get added into the end of that. If you can see this, so I've got my thumb here. So if I start to rub, that black comes right off. So basically, you can get that skin right off. So if I put these under water, I'm going to be able to rinse that skin right off of the pepper. And I only torch these for a quick second. The red peppers are probably wouldn't hurt to go a little bit longer, but you can see, I can pull that skin right off of that pepper.
Yep.
So now you're not going to have that peely skin in your dish. You're just going to have the straight pepper there. And it works under cold water just because it just rinses right off of the pepper, off of your hand. And it's just an easier method. Again, they sell roasted peppers in cans, but I like to control what I'm doing.
Yeah, Mad Stacker and Brittany, I'm same way. Since I got my air fryer, I use it all the time. I love that thing.
So we're going to talk for a second about the pepper. The heat in this pepper, all right, let me make sure. The heat in this pepper is up here at the top, all right? That's where all the capsaicin lives, all right? So what I like to do, if I want a jalapeno, but I don't want a lot of heat, I'll make sure that I peel it or I slice it down the sides. And then I make sure that I get all the seeds out.
Yeah, because that's where most of your
Now,
heat is in your seeds, isn't it?
Nope, it's in the placenta.
Oh,
it's up in the top. It's up in the head. So I'll pull the seeds out of there. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if you took some of these seeds now and set them on the stovetop in a skillet and just turn the skillet on and let them sit there and cook, you'll burn everybody's eyes up in the house. That capsaicin will release into the air, and you can light some people up.
yeah.
But if I'm looking to control heat, all I want is flesh. If I like the heat, then I just chop up the whole thing. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. If I want a lot of heat in there, use it whole. If I don't want a lot of heat, trim it out.
I use a whole pepper. I love the heat.
Yeah, I do too. I love the flavor. I don't like for something to be so hot that I can then not taste it. I don't like to be just burning up with the flavor on something like that. So these I'll just rinse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these, and they're going to get, since I roasted them at first, I'll add them in to the mix, and then that whole thing is just going to stew on the stove for probably 35, 45 minutes, and I'll check it, adjust the flavors, and go from there. If it tastes the way I want it to taste, then I'm good. Now,
Todd, did you see Bradley's comment?
Oh, I didn't. I can't see chat right now.
Oh, he's got Todd. This is not the Todd cooking show. It's the BR's today. That's strike one.
Go,
all right,
Bradley.
We're just going to do a dice on these. Remember, if you're working with a knife, keep your fingers tucked under, keep your thumb behind your fingers. That is your backboard. So the tomatillas and the peppers are going to be what gives you a lot of your, you're not a lot of nice flavor here, along with some of the spices. But these two items really help to make this dish. Again, I'll cut them a little smaller. If you want yours chunky, you cut it chunky. This would be great if you've got like a Dutch oven over top of a pit fire in your backyard. Pile it all in that Dutch oven and just let it sit and simmer. I mean, that's what would be fun. I keep thinking what I'd like to do in my backyard is get a big sand pit out there and then build a little brick oven, and then also a space for a Dutch oven set up so that I can just build a fire and push a Dutch oven over top of it and build some food. Go out there and take a scoop for everybody. Just have a good old time with it.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I'll bring this back. We'll stir this up.
Good morning, Sterling.
Good morning, Sterling.
All right, so
Looking good.
got everything in there. Now, as this cooks and it simmers, you're going to find that these tomatillas start to really break down. They'll break down really well. They'll get a little gelatinous, but they look like little tomatoes in the stew. The last thing that I have to add into this that I like a lot, again, is a lime. So I'll do some lime zest in there. Where's that sticker? And again, if it's just you and one other person and that you're cooking for, this is a big pot. You're going to have this, you'll be able to have this for a couple days. Don't leave anything like this in your refrigerator for more than 7 days. So if you make it and you keep it and you chill it, you eat it, you chill it in your fridge. 7 days is a good time frame to hold on to it before you want to discard it. 3 to 4 or 5 days. If you're not going to get to it, put it in a Ziploc bag, pop it in the freezer. You can bring it right out, put it in a pot, and at any time, and then eat it up.
Is it okay to freeze it?
Yes, very much so. Yeah,
I
very
like
much
taking
so.
leftover stuff like that and freezing it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Partridge Family Prospecting.
Good morning, Partridge family.
So I'm going in and I'm juicing this now because I want some of this lime juice in here. Go right in with the lime juice. That acidity is really nice. It helps out. Now, I only put a pinch of salt in this. So when you make it, if you do the same thing as it cooks and simmers down, then you taste it and you decide whether you want a little more salt or not. If you're comfortable with the salt level, it's not too salty for you, then by all means, leave it alone. Let it be. If somebody else is eating it with you, or you got it and you have people over, you can always let them adjust the salt. People seem to get, I've heard it a lot of times, if the chef is cooking it correctly, I shouldn't have to add salt. Well, everybody's taste is different. I mean, the world is just it's not what it used to be, and everybody has got something going on these days. So I like to undersalt things and let somebody then salt it if they would like to. I don't make them bland. I've got flavor, but I don't try to pack it full of salt because
Texas
I
Joe
will tend
wants
to
me to.
make things that are a little less.
Texas Joe wants me to ask you: do you add any wine at any time?
Not into this. I don't. No, I haven't. Now you can. I mean, I trying to think. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know about wine. Maybe a little beer would be good. I
I
don't
was
know what
thinking more
wine I
like a
would
little
put into it.
moonshine.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I think if you got a little bit like a nice Mexican beer would be good because it when you put beer in food, it does not. It typically takes a lot to impart a heavy flavor. So if you had a bottle of beer and you add it all but about 3 swigs, and then you drank the rest, it would probably go really well with this dish.
Yeah, definitely.
And then and if you're going to use a wine, I'd say obviously you'd have to use a white. Um, Maybe not something very dry, not like a Chardonnay or anything like that. Nothing really oaky. Maybe a Pinot would work well.
I'm so dang hungry right now. I could eat that whole pot.
Yep, me too.
So you bring it. I like to bring these things to boil. And once they come to a boil, I'll cut them down and let them simmer. And you can see here, I'll show you really quickly. Those tomatillas are getting super soft already.
Oh yeah.
They really break down quickly. The
Are they
heat,
a lot like green
they're very
tomatoes?
firm. Huh?
Are they a lot like green tomatoes?
Um, they're alike. I need to look it back up. What I do know is that the tomatilla is not a member of the tomato family, although it looks very much like a tomato. Um, it's not a member of the tomato family, um, but yeah, they do. And if you had some green tomatoes and you wanted to add green tomatoes into this, you could. If you wanted to add a couple less than ripe red tomatoes, I think would go really well. I don't. You could add regular tomatoes into it, and it'd be just fine. Um, but then again, you don't have a green chili.
Right.
And for everybody that doesn't know, because everybody speaks Spanish, salsa verde only means green salt. So you're making it without the red tomato. You're making it with the green product, and so you've got a verde is green.
Gotcha.
I know I take that for granted, and I find more often than not, people don't know what in the world that means. Now, I know we have some very educated and very uh, smart folks in here who live in areas where that Mexican culture is very prominent, and everybody knows what these things are, but not everybody does. So sometimes it's good to explain the little things. So because I used a chicken that was already grilled, already cooked, my chicken is breaking down nicely already. Um, those flavors. Now this is going to be better if you let it cut down low. I bring it to a boil, and then I'll cut it down to a simmer. And I'll let it simmer, like I said, for about 35, 40 minutes. Let those flavors come together. If you made this a day ahead and then reheat it the next day, your flavors are going to be more prominent, more intense. It's going to taste a little better, like anything. Potato salad's always better on the next day because
Absolutely.
your potatoes had the opportunity to soak up all that flavor, and it doesn't taste like potato with a mayonnaise around it.
Yeah.
It kind of melds together.
Yeah, I'll bet the aroma in that room right now. You're right, Charles. I bet it's fantastic.
Oh no, it's crazy. I love Mexican. I would give anything to be able to go to like 2 or 3 authentic places where they make this stuff from the old school ways. I'd love to go to Italy and do that because when you find how someone does it authentically and originally, you can then understand the base of what it is you're making, and then you can do stuff to either make it the same way or make it your own, and then take that and manipulate it in a way that you enjoy. But it's good to know how to make it the correct way first. Well, I was told years ago, if you're a hack, if you start off and you do things like a hack, you will be a hack for the rest of your life. My
Right.
first chef was like, my first chef, we had a guy that worked with us, and he said, don't do what he's doing. He's a hack. He'll be a hack for the next 20 years. Everything he does is a shortcut. You need to learn to do it the right way. And that's what I focused on.
Well, that's the way to
It's
do
like
it. That's
building
smart.
it's like building soups. I know people that make soups, and you build a soup. You start with you build it up to build your flavors. But I also know where people get all the ingredients. They put everything in a pot time. They bring it to a boil, and they say, "Okay, that's it." And it's just not. It's never the same.
Right.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't need any salt. It has a little heat. It has a little heat in the background. It's not burning me up, and it's not overpowering in the flavors from a flavor standpoint. That's perfect. that's really good. That's perfect. The way that's coming across. I love that. All right, let's put it in a bowl, and then let's put some in a bowl, and then we'll wrap up.
Texas joke.
Now, do you eat that over rice or anything, or?
Oh man, sure. I mean, I eat it like it is, or I'll eat it with some tortillas, or I'll eat it with yes, if you want a white rice or Spanish rice with that. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you want a little Spanish rice in the bowl, and then put your salsa verde around it, that would be good. But I like to have it with like some tortilla chips or like some little flats,
Yep.
rounds. Like I said, I like a little on top, and then also just to add because with anything like this, I like to be able to put a little bit more to it. I'll do a little bit of lime on the side, or maybe I'll put a touch of queso. Oh my gosh, queso blanco on that. Just a little bit of that on top. That'd be yummy. Good stuff. So chicken, chili verde, no heavy fats, no heavy salts. Very good stuff. All real, all authentic. All authentic ingredient.
I need to move to Florida, I guess.
Chilies, all natural stuff. No craziness. And I just made that whole pot What time is it? So I had 45 minutes and I made the whole pot. You let it simmer for another 30, you're done. I didn't take forever to make it either, right? And a lot of people think it's going to take me forever to get something done. And really, when it really boils down to it, if you get your stuff together, and I ran to the store before I walked the dog and bought several of the ingredients. So, it really, you got to
That
plan
was
your time if you want to
that
eat
was
healthy.
very quick.
Hey, full push, stay away from McDonald's. That's not real food, brother.
Look, I don't bash. I don't, you eat what you eat. That's, you do you. But when it comes down to, it's one of those things when you go to the doctor and they're like, well, here's what you need to do because you're 50 pounds overweight, or your cholesterol's through the roof, or your diabetes, your blood sugar levels at 216 on a regular basis. What are you going to do? You got to make a change somewhere. And this is typically, I found I was 200 and 280 pounds. I, I went on, I would say, a diet because it wasn't like a strict diet. I just started to cut some starches and things out of my meals, and I started walking. And the more I walked, I really started to lose weight. So from there, from 280, I got down to 250. Then when after pandemic came along, and I was away in Mississippi for 9 months, and then I came back and I got this new job. Now I'm down to like 230, which I'm super surprised, but it's only because I'm being way more active in my job, and I'm really watching what I eat and how I eat it. I'm not indulging on anything. A lot of times I feel like I just don't have time, but it's great because it's helped me bring some of that stuff back under control. Because I know the diabetes thing. I was waking up in the morning and my sugar was 360. So the doctor said, he goes, your resting sugar is 360. I said, yeah. And so he's like, and who knows? I mean, maybe I'm insulin intolerant. I don't know, but we really had to work on that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's way high. I'm under
Super.
kind of a sugar watch myself right now.
So you gotta pay attention.
And I'm a small guy. I'm not a big guy, but I eat like a horse. But I have sugar issues that I have to watch now. And daggone old age causes a lot of issues.
Hey, thanks, Fast Man. Yeah, the weight loss is it's interesting because for years I just couldn't do it. I was in a job where it was, I don't know, there was just never time. I was in a hotel, and to get up early enough to go exercise and then get to work. I mean, it was going to be, I was looking at 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night if I was going to pack it all in. At one point, I was able to go to our gym at the hotel and work out, but then they changed the ruling on that and the policy on it, so I wasn't able to use our gym anymore. But all right, so that's me.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
Some pork chili verde this morning. Anything that anybody else wants to see?
So I got a private drone on the way to South Florida right now to pick that pot up.
10-4. I'll package it into some to-go containers.
I could definitely dive into that bowl right now you're showing on the stream.
That lasts maybe about 3 seconds with me.
Man, I come outside and the dogs are just hammering away out here. Golly.
You're very welcome, Jesse O, and Partridge family. And Brittany, I know it's one of those things where it's like every time, it's like for me, I feel like my body converts everything into sugar. It's like if I eat a piece of meat, it converts it into sugar somehow because it's just what it's doing. But I can tell you right now, if I was to sit down and eat a 4-ounce bowl of rice, within 30 minutes, I'd be so groggy and sleepy. I would just feel like I need to go pass out because the sugar rush, the crash just kind of hits me and I just get terribly, terribly tired. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you're right.
Red's asleep. You there, Red? What's going on?
Did he go back to sleep? Tell him I'm ready to do a giveaway. Tell him to get up. Let's go. Time to get
Right.
motivated.
You're right, Sharp Eye. You're right,
No,
Sharp Eye. I mean, that's the thing.
actually, Red didn't go back to sleep because he was in his truck with his wife, headed out to bring his wife somewhere when BRchef came up and started cooking.
Yeah, I'm here.
Understand how the chemistry and how the body works. Bad stuff that goes on. And we want to think that if we go on this diet for a little while and lose weight, we're okay. As soon as
Can you get?
it's not change in the way you act and the way you've got to make
Yeah,
you got to understand what it is. And part of that,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Now
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you, Red.
Full push. Stop trying to call me, dude. Fuck.
part to make the change in your
I'm driving. That's why I
because
didn't
there's no
answer.
one size fits all.
Yeah, Big Red's driving, y'all. That's the reason why he's not on the stream every second.
No, I
Trying to do everything,
absolutely.
sir. I just thought BR presented that way. I figured BR and Chief and Todd can kind of take over while I was driving.
Yeah, you're good, Red. You're good, buddy.
You're fine.
I thought I was, and then Full Push called me. You know,
He's jumping the gun. Full push is
thinking
jump.
if he calls me and I answer, then there goes the stream. You know,
Right.
I have to do that because obviously, I mean, we haven't gave anything away or anything like that yet.
And Brittany, it's like when you say that lots of vitamins and coffee are your breakfast. Breakfast is such an important part of the meal for the day. It sets the tone, even if that's no more than a little bit of protein in the morning that kind of gives your body the energy it needs to get going. Because if you skip it, then you start craving, and then you start making mistakes later in the day. Because your body will crave something to keep it going, and the quickest thing we reach for is sugar. So I found that for me, if I didn't, because in the morning I will typically have a couple slices of roasted turkey or roasted chicken with a piece of cheese. That's really it. Or maybe I'll have a yogurt, but I need something to give me a little energy to start my day. Because if not, I get super hungry later. And around 10, 11 o'clock, I'm craving something. And typically I will grab the wrong thing because it's the quick thing.
Your buddies are ganking on you hard, Red.
Yeah, they are.
It's funny. Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm going to pass out when I'm hungry. My body goes into this weird feeling like I'm just going to pass out if I don't put something in me.
Right. Sure.
And the
Sure.
doctors told me that it's the sugar. You're going into a sugar uh, issue because as soon as I eat, I feel wonderful.
But yeah, it's diet is a tricky thing, and it's more about lifestyle. Um, what you eat, when you eat it, um, and for some people, the way their body acts and reacts, it's got to be a regiment that they stick to. I'm terrible with regiments. Um, some things I like to be a little cookie cutter, but other things, I love bold flavors. But if I eat the same thing all the time, I get sick of it pretty quick. So I want something different.
Hey, BR, how can you just sit there and
Yeah.
look at that bowl without eating any of that?
Yeah.
just that's for you. I'm eating out of the pot. Don't worry.
Okay.
I would have already ate that bowl up.
I say I'm drooling over here, big time.
Well, I'll get the recipe typed up and make sure that we get it out. I'll figure out a way to make sure we get it out today, and then I'm going to do 2 more recipes for this week so that we can get those posted for everybody. Um, and we'll go from there. But is there any other? It's like as we go forward, if there's any recipes that anybody wants to see, or you'd like to see how or something we can do, email me or let me know in chat. We had a conversation the other day with Sterling about he was looking for a sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. So we had a little bit of back and forth about that because he makes I think he was saying he makes a brownie, and somebody was he needs sweetened condensed milk, but they can't have the sugar. Um, so we had a little bit of conversation about that. We were talking about using the solid part of coconut milk.
Yeah. What about
Another
almond
thing
milk?
that, huh?
What about almond milk?
Right. Well, we talked about it, and what I was saying is, if you want to use like an almond milk, you can add an artificial sweetener like Splenda. Splenda does well in cooking. Um, I would not use sweet and low or an aspartame. I don't care for that. But Splenda does well in cooking. There's a lot of other new products out there right now that you can use that do great with cooking. Um, but we were talking about using an almond milk, a rice milk, something like that, cooking it down a little bit, and then thickening it with a touch of cornstarch. Then add that artificial sweetener to it to give you that thickened consistency and sweetness. You could then add that into your recipe possibly to cut the sugar.
Oh, I got you.
Can't have the dairy. That's what it was. They couldn't have the dairy.
Yeah,
So
probably lactose
he could use
intolerant.
the sugar.
There's a lot of people that are
So he could
lactose
use
intolerant. They can't have milk.
right. So he could use the sugar, but he could just use an almond milk or a rice milk or something like that, and then thicken it up slightly
Yeah,
because it'll
Brittany,
give
I,
that
I
same
like
consistency.
I like
All right,
special brown too. I use indigo in mine.
all right, guys. So let's do a giveaway, Chief. You got the bar there? You want to show it off?
Yeah, let me walk over here to the office. I was setting me up a cup of coffee. And I'll be up on camera here in just a second.
In private chat. So anybody on panel can enter in. Just letting you know. In private chat, I am going to put the letter. It is going to be one guess per person, one guess only. If you guess more than once, you're going to be disqualified.
This is what we are giving away for our first prize. And I have a little tag on the back. I have to stamp it. It's 3.1 ounces of solid copper. It's got a real good ripple on the top of it. And that's going to be our first giveaway.
All right, so when you guys see my thing in chat say go, then you guys can guess. It'll, like I said, it'll be one guess per person. A through Z. What's up, Cash Money? Stop. I already see it.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. First person I see win the first GA. The letter was Q, and the first person I see is Charles.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too.
Because
So,
Victoria came in after Charles with a Q, but
yeah.
Charles gets it. Make sure you email me, Charles.
Yeah, so whoever wins the giveaways down below in the description, there's Chief Stacker's email address. Make sure you email him your shipping information. And that way you can get that out to you. All right, is it just the one giveaway or are we doing more?
No, I have also, let me get back to camera here. I have also a 1966 40% Kennedy that we're going to do. And I have one more after this.
Okay, so again, we're gonna do the letters, guys, and it's one guess per person. Okay. When you see my go in chat, then you guys can go.
So I need to make sure I write down the names. So we had Charles won the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Yeah.
So the letter was J. And the first person I see is Sharp Eye for Coins. So Sharp Eye for Coins,
Classic.
congratulations on that one.
Sharp eye, 4
And
point.
then what was the third one you said,
All
man?
right. Congratulations, Sharp Eye. The last one is going to be a Tiger Eye. I have two necklaces for the next one. Let me get back up here on my camera.
Two necklaces?
We have a Tiger Eye
Nice.
necklace, and this one is a 925 silver. It's on a
Oh, that's beautiful.
925 silver string. Got a little stone inside there. Not really sure what that stone is. But that's going to be our last giveaway for the day.
Okay, so is it both necklaces for this giveaway?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, guys, another letter, A through Z, one guess per person. When you see my go in chat, you know what to do. If it'll work. There we go. was quick.
I don't see it yet.
I don't either.
While everybody's guessing, tomorrow we're going to do a pour out in the shop, and one of those pours will be used as a giveaway tomorrow. Nope, still don't see it.
We got 27 people in chat. Come on, where is everybody? All right, well, if nobody else is going to guess, I'm going to put go in chat again. And then people can guess.
Okay, we're going to start over then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Same letter.
Same letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. 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 Stop.
All right.
The letter is
Congratulations.
R. And I see Bradley Height.
That's what I see. Bradley Height.
Yep.
Congratulations, Bradley.
So congrats, Bradley. Like I said, down in the description of the stream is Chief Stacker's email address. Make sure you guys go and send him your shipping information and that so we can get those out to you. And also, guys, if you guys don't mind going over to BRchef and Chief Stacker's channel, making sure you guys are subscribed to their channels. You know, I mean, they were nice enough to do this stuff today. And yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Red. And thank you, everyone in chat, for participating in our giveaway and our morning shows this morning.
Yeah, 100%, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm also going to shout out the Redneck Metals auction, guys. Don't forget to check that out June 5th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have some awesome pours and stuff coming out from some of our newest members as well. So make sure you guys go over to that channel and check it out as well. What's up, Mass Man? Sorry I wasn't really active there for a little bit, guys. Like I said, I had to do some driving and stuff, but I mean, we've been live for 2 hours now. I think we're gonna call it a stream, call it a day, and we'll have a stream again
Get to
tomorrow
work
morning. Huh?
and get to work.
Yeah, yeah. Get to work. Yeah, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for sure. So, um, again, everybody, I appreciate everybody coming, and thanks BR for doing this morning. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow morning we are gonna have Chief Stacker pouring some copper live. So don't miss out on that, everybody. And like I always say, keep stacking, stay positive. Have a good day, everybody.
Y'all have a great day. Be good. If you can't be good at it.
Oh, hold on. Bradley wants me to wait. Why do you want me to wait, Bradley? He says, Red, wait. Why am I waiting, Bradley? Hold on. Nobody leave. Bradley told me to wait. Still waiting, Bradley. Chief, read my last statement, he says. Chief, can you please send it to Partridge Family Prospecting? Chief, are you there? You're on mute, Chief.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute, y'all.
All right. So
I'm a
Bradley
bum.
says send it to Partridge Family Prospecting.
Yes, will do.
Okay. Is that
Thank you, Bradley.
congratulations, Partridge? All right. Is that it, Bradley? We get to close it out now? We have your permission? What's up, Coin Junkie AG?
Good morning, Coin Junkie.
All right, guys, we're gonna shut it down anyways. So hopefully everybody has a good day. Enjoy the sunshine or the rain, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah,
So
Partridge family, make sure you send me an email, please.
take care, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.